It's very exciting to come to Paris and meet you all. I hope to meet as many of you tonight as possible. And to get a full force start of Top Tier Impact Paris. It's been a journey. We have 30 city chapters around the world, and I feel that we are only getting started because we have come a certain way in the impact and sustainability space in the last few years, and yet the road ahead is an intense road. But this is also why we exist. We exist with the mission of taking impact and sustainability into the mainstream as the way of making investments and the way of running companies, running startups, scale-ups, and large enterprises as well. So with this mission, we set out 4 years ago to create synergies in the space. And this is also why we've been global from day one. We're here in Paris, we're really hoping that not only we're going to connect you very well in the local impact ecosystem so that you all know each other if you don't know yet, we are also hoping to make sure that you can connect into the global ecosystem of investors, entrepreneurs, and corporates that are part of this space. Because that is the thing that we see today. Today, we're living a global world, right? I mean, this is no news. It's obvious that we have to connect the dots internationally. We're no longer islands, right? And it's kind of like the nature of how things are. And yet, movements like ours seem to be rare. This is why I stopped a few years ago and thought, what can we do to connect people in this way? People who are making a difference each day. So we started just as investors. We started to really kind of connect the impact investment space better across different verticals. And then from there, we built a little impact economy, because I like to use the analogy of a petri dish for what Top Tier Impact does. It's a petri dish of concentrated leaders in the impact space across 45 countries at this point. Now in France as well, finally. Last and definitely not least, because I am seeing how much is happening here. And we want to accelerate synergies. Now, what does that mean, accelerate synergies? It means more investments, more partnerships, more talent that meets each other, more knowledge being exchanged. It means that your success is the success of the whole impact space. And we do need this new paradigm, whether we like it or not. It is happening. There are a lot of tailwinds. I think we're going to hear quite a bit on the corporate side as well, and everything that is happening on the investment side. One thing that I wanted to share with you guys today is that I believe that when it comes to the impact space, the thing that we are all looking at is how can we accelerate the transition by showing up with courage. For me, being in the impact space as an investor, as an entrepreneur, as a corporate means being bold, because it means doing what is right. Doing what is right is tough, because doing what is right, what you know is right, we all know what is right. Doing what is right means facing your fear and going through that. Doing what is right means that you might tell your board members or your executive level colleagues that, this is not what you want to hear, but is what you need to hear. And doing what is right sometimes is telling the LPs in your fund a vision that they might not accept, or a plan that is not gonna get swallowed easily. Doing what is right is what we need. We need to break out of these prisoner dilemmas that our economy is currently trapped in, that we are trapped in. And it takes all of us, step by step, in different countries, connecting with each other, understanding that we all want this. We all want to live in that paradigm. But it takes courage, and it's not easy to show up like that. And so at the end of the day, at Top Tier Impact, we see so many things happening, so many investments and partnerships, because people know that we're all in this together. And I love what Pierre said. You were saying it today about how when you joined Top Tier Impact about a year ago, people were just open and ready to help and making a difference. And this is the DNA that we have at this point. It's like action and support right away. So I like to say at Top Tier Impact, everybody's offer is someone else's ask. We're not one of those places where we say, oh, please don't, offer things, or please don't solicitate. Please solicitate. Please solicitate. Whatever you need to get is what someone else is looking for. This is what we're here for. And so the synergies that we can create for you guys are what this is about, what the network is about. So I will leave it here, but I'm really excited to see you all here today to launch with a bang. And hope to speak with as many of you as possible.